It's Wednesday. It's time for the Frontier Conference Update. This week's sponsor, the Montana Army National Guard. The newest sport in the Frontier Conference will be women's flag football. And the first Frontier Conference school to offer flag football will be Mayville State University. Mayville Athletic Director Rocky Larson tells us more.
If you would have talked to us a year ago, I don't think this would have been on our radar, but the momentum, there's 104 high schools in the state of Minnesota who are playing flag football. In the Fargo-Moorhead area, they started a flag football league. We have actually just signed one of their better players in that league to come up here and play. And around the Christmas break time, we started looking at sports and looking at expansion, and it became a natural fit. We already have the turf. We already have locker room space. We had a really good coach, possible candidate on our campus, our quarterback coach, Tim Salmon, who was an All-American quarterback here for Mayville State and understood the 7-on-7 game and understood the flag football game. So it became a really natural fit. And as I got talking to Dr. Crawford and his expertise on getting flag football started like he did in the KCAC, he was a huge part and help to get this off the ground and running for Mayville State. We're offering scholarships. We're recruiting to get kids in the door, and we've had a ton of success so far. I'll tell you, there's a lot of people on campus excited about adding a new female sport to continue to help drive enrollment, to give the female student athletes a chance to compete in the greatest game in the world, of football. And is it a little bit different? Yeah, but we're gonna piggyback with the momentum through with the Olympics coming in 2028. The Vikings have been a big part of it. And if you've looked at the Arthur Blank Foundation, and they've helped a lot of different people with grants. So we're incredibly excited. And I've said this a few times, and I truly believe it. Every year there's a fad here or there. And the one time it was women's lacrosse, and women's wrestling's been big. I think flag football is here to stay. It's such an exciting game, and I'll tell you right now, we're excited to have it as a collegiate sport.
So when does flag football start at Mayville State, and who will be their competition?
Yeah, so we're actively recruiting right now to play in spring of 27. 5 or 6 schools in Minnesota that we're working on to hopefully get a non-conference type game going. We're not going to more than likely play it as an NAIA sport here in year one as we get it off the ground and going. But we'd be looking to go down to Kansas, play some of the KCAC schools, and be able to get us going. So in the spring of 2028, we can get this thing off the ground and running. And Scott and I've had some conversation of it. I know Montana is continuing to grow, and it's continuing to grow in the state of North Dakota. Is there any chance we can get 6 teams from the Frontier to get us a conference and get this thing going in the sport expansion world? And we're at the very infancy of those conversations. But it's something that we would support, and we want to. I think we're kind of the first school to go through it and see how it looks for us. And as we continue to add schools locally to continue to give the female student athlete an opportunity to play women's flag. So definitely something we're exploring and getting games and contracts as we speak.
Mayville State Athletic Director Rocky Larson. Exciting news for the Frontier Conference to add women's flag football.